Oh, right. Show us the Facebook way. Oh, I have 5,000 friends. Oh God, that one, if I show you their Facebook way, my coaching client will be annoyed with me because you need to pay for that one. You need to sub. That's why I told you, I saw your comment on your post, on my post. I saw your comment on my post. You said I drop you on the street. No. You see, the easiest way to connect with me is to subscribe to one of my products or one of my services. So you have my attention then. Thank you, sir. Okay, you say how much? Yeah, how much? Well, okay. The master class, this is the way it works. Personal branding master class is 5,000 naira for now, although I'm going to jack up the price by January. The advanced class is 10,000, total 15,000, while my one-on-one coaching and mentoring program is 250,000. So that's my fee. Yeah, but you don't need to go. You don't start with the 250,000 first. Start with the 5,000. Then from there, once you get value, you say, "Oh, I need more." Move to the 10,000. Then you can. I also have a program that I do one-on-one. That one is 90 days, 75,000. It's virtual one-on-one coaching and mentoring program. And I think I have one of my coaching clients here. No, I have the 250,000. One of the 250,000 client is here. Let me see if she's there. Okay, yeah, she's there. I don't want to mention her name, but she's there. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Okay. Ambassador Joseph, offering for this month is coming soon. Okay, I'm expecting it. Just hit my account. So now look at, you have 5,000 people. You need to be doing business. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you this. Let me quickly chip in this. For you that want to, this one is for farmers. If you are farmers, see, either Trump win or lose, either Joe Biden win the election, whoever is the next president of America, they will always issue visa to farmers. When I was going to America, you know, on the platform I applied for visa. I applied for visa as a forex trader and also as a farmer. And they asked me, "Oh, what do you do?" What I told them my income. In fact, they didn't ask for my statement of account. I went there with my personal statement of account, and they didn't even ask me to present it. They just say, "Oh, now that you are leaving the country, he's going to manage your farm." I said, "My wife is one of the directors, so she's going to oversee it." "Oh, are you going with your wife?" I said, "No." Okay. I'm going to grant you visa. So please, if you are a farmer, hey, begin to develop. Make I not talk that one too much. Let me stop it there. Audience plus need. You need to begin to do that research now. What do they need? It is your own duty to find out what is it that I need to dish out to my audience, or what is it that appeals to them more or most. Then you now begin to develop valuable content. From there, you can now sell your content. And how do you sell your content? I'm going to share with you how to make money live streaming shortly. Please stay to the end of this program. Don't go anywhere. Even if you want to eat, suspend your food, your food for now. This is about life and destiny. Abby, say yes in the chat box. Destroy the chat box with yes. Okay, now let's move on. How to start the business of live streaming. How do you start? Number one, build your personal brand. Build your what? Your personal brand. Everything now is about personal brand. I did a training with Tony Robbins, Russell, and the other Dean. We did, there was a time we did. They did a 5 days brand building challenge, and I subscribed to that course. And in the course of that program, I learned a lot of things. We were about 90,000 members on that platform. And when I joined, we were less than 10,000. Within 1 week, we were over 90,000. And imagine 90,000 times $97 per month. And some people even paid 3 months. Some paid 6 months subscription, while some paid 1 year subscription. But one of the things that I learned from that platform is that when Because I've been talking about personal branding before that challenge, that program by Tony Robbins. So I know what I was looking for. So when I got it, I said, yes, this is what I want. This is what I've been looking for. I got it, pam, and I got it from Russell Branson. That's the guy that owns ClickFunnels. See, if you don't build your personal brand, you are not in business, irrespective of the business that you are. Do you know why? People wants to do business with people, not with company, not with those something Nigeria Limited. Who is behind something Nigeria Limited? That's why you see when you see corporate brand or business brand like all these multinationals, you always see that they have people that have built their personal brand as their management or their board of directors. On the board, you'll be seeing people like this person is this PhD holder or no fellow member of ICANN fellow. Okay, he owns ACCA from or he owns BSc from this university. You know what they're trying to do? They are trying to sell their personal brand to you. So you must also build your brand, even as a farmer, as a graphic artist, as a blogger. Even if you are working, if you are still an employee, you should learn to build your brand. I have one of my coaching clients. I think she's not here. She subscribed to my personal branding masterclass, and when she saw the content of that program, she was like, "What?" And she works with an NGO, and the NGO has been trying to do some programs, So she just went to her boss and told her that, "Oh, this program that we've been doing, I think we can achieve more results by doing it this way." Her boss told her, "Wow, that is a good idea. Okay, you're going to join that department too, then we'll increase your salary." So there are things you can learn from personal branding class. Please, I'm not cajoling you. At least Mr. Makinwa is one of the students or coaching clients. Nena is there. Ogungbe, Oluwasego Ogungbe, subscribe twice. Joseph is there. Akindele Oluwatobiloba is there. Who else? Mr. Ezekiel is there. Even Ambassador Ijoma Lillian, she's there. Who else? So they can testify to it. They can testify. So, see, if you want to build your business now, learn to build your personal brand first. If you don't build your personal brand, it might be difficult to build your business brand or your corporate brand, because people want trust now. If they trust your brand, they will do business with you. If they trust your brand, and see, your brand is not this your logo. Personal branding is not just a logo. Logo is part of the communication and marketing tools. Yeah. Your logo is one of the communication and marketing tools. You use it to communicate and market. So that when they see that, "Oh, I'm communicating with Taiwo Balogun's logo or Taiwo Balogun's brand." Like the logo you are seeing here, you can see my logo. You can see the logo you are seeing at the top here. Okay, it's here. Taiwo Balogun, that's my logo. That is not my personal brand. That is just an identity, a pictorial representation of my identity. Oh, thank you, Ambassador Oluwasegun Loba. Powerful class. Yes. So your personal branding is not about how I dress, my outfit. No, it goes beyond that. Let me share 3 things about your personal branding with you quickly. Now, your personal brand is how you promote yourself. Your personal brand is how you promote the value that you have. Your personal brand is how you promote your integrity. It's about how you promote your credibility. It's about what they are saying behind you when you are not in the boardroom or when you are not in that gathering. What are they saying about you? That is your personal brand. It is your promise. The promise that you are committed to. Like what I'm dishing out now. I'm committed to dish out value, despite the fact that it's a free program. Why? Not that I want to sell anything to you, but I don't want you to cross my path and remain the same. That is what Taiwo Balogun stands for. Are you getting something tonight? Destroy the chat box. Destroy that chat box. Yes, I am getting something. Oh, yeah. Yes, I am getting something valuable. Okay. Let me read some comments. Akito Tobiloba, personal brand is beyond the logo. Yes, when people trust you, they will do business with you. I appreciate you for dropping. Oh, Abayomi Babatunde. Wow, that is one of my runaway mentees. Thank God for connecting. So you are here. Wow. I'm getting more than value. Wow, yes. Value as always. Wow, thank you, Ambassador Ezekiel. Okay, so number 2 thing about personal branding is it is the unique combination of your skills, your experience, your personality that you want your followers to see. In one of the personal branding class, I shared with them what we call brand persona. Brand persona is your personality, what you want people to know about you, as in what you want your audience to know about you. That is what brand persona is all about. But we also have buyer's persona. It's different from brand persona. Buyer's persona is you knowing what your buyers, your target audience are, what they are buying, where they are hanging out, what the language that they are speaking, the demography, their age, what's their income, can they afford what I'm offering? That is buyer's persona. But brand persona is about the combination of your skills, your experience, your personality that you want your audience or your followers to know, to see about you, so that it will help them to form the picture of who you are, or what we call perception. Yeah, to have the right perception about you or about your brand. So the third thing about personal branding is it is the telling of your story. The telling of your story and the impression people gain from your online reputation. I got a speaking gig from the mastermind group. I mean the group by Tony Robbins, Dean, and Russell Branson. So someone invited me to train his community audience. And I said, okay, on what topic? He said, develop a topic, come up with a topic, and let's see. I said, okay, I'm going to talk about personal branding. I said, is it personal branding success now? Business success. I said, business success through personal branding. And you see, a lot of people connected from America, from Europe, from Uganda, from South Africa, from Australia, people connected from Mexico, all around the world. I did a powerful presentation, appealing something like this. And when I appeared, they were looking at it. Wow, what is this? And I began to share define personal branding with them. A lady from UK said, I have been asking even some experts about personal branding. This is the first time that I saw someone that explained in simple terms what personal branding is for me. In fact, they are asking me to come and do another session for them. So please, you need to understand that it is your personal branding is the telling of your story. As in, not just story, how I wake up, how I fell down, how I got to get up. No, the story that will resonate with what your audience are going through. If you have done your research, okay, how I lost money in 2020 and how you wouldn't want to lose money. Now, that story can resonate with your audience. I don't want to lose money. Not just anyhow story. You tell story that will promote your brand. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we still have some time. The number 2 thing that you need to do is to develop valuable and educational content. See, if your content is not valuable and is not educating people will not do business with you. People are tired of marketing. This selling. At times I see, I don't. You see, on my WhatsApp status, I don't look at some people's status. I don't look at it because you see a lot of some people who put 40 images there, and you think I have time to be looking at that, and you see almost all. It's about buy, come and buy this. Buy this one imported from China. Buy this one imported from Europe. Buy this one imported from United States of Benin Republic. Don't be salesy. Try to look for how to develop content to sell whatever you want to sell. And the best content is educational content. Like, for example, give me one business idea. Give me one business idea, or give me one product that you want to sell. Someone should just drop a product that he or she wants to sell or you want to promote. Drop it in the chat box. Let me use that as an example. Okay. Bluetooth speaker. Wow. Good. Bluetooth speaker by Ambassador Oluwatobiloba. Now you want to promote Bluetooth speaker. Now you see, if you begin to tell people, oh, I just imported this Bluetooth speaker from China, people just look at, or place your order now. That all those thing is not working again. Place your order now. DM me now to place your order. No, all those things. What you need to do is to look for pick up that Bluetooth, check the manual or the box, and look at the features of that Bluetooth. Identify the features of that Bluetooth. Okay, of that Bluetooth speaker. One of the features is you have good sound. It is the way it's loud. Bam, bam, bam. You can identify 5 features. Now you sit down and begin to crack your brain and say, how can I convert these features to the benefit of my audience? And say, do you know that if you buy this Bluetooth speaker, your podcast, because you know that anyone that is a podcaster can use Bluetooth speaker. You say, wow, do you know your podcast will listenership or followership will increase by 30%? People want to say, how? Tell me how. You now tell them, because this speaker has bass. The bass alone, the treble in this speaker alone will make anyone to listen to your podcast. Really? Okay, let me buy it. Let me see. Let me test it first. So you begin to educate your audience. You tell them that, do you know that this Bluetooth speaker, you don't need cable to connect it. So it's safer. You can take it anywhere. You can even store your sound or your music in your on your mobile your memory card and insert it, and you can move. And you can even take it to the beach and say, do you know that you don't need PA system when you are going to picnic with this? And even for public speaker, you can say, because I've attended the seminar before. Yes, is it a seminar? Yes, a seminar. Some guys came from the US, and so when I got to even in Sheraton Hotel, those guys did not come with any PA system. You know what they did? They just came with one Bluetooth speaker like that, small Bluetooth speaker, and they connected it with their mobile phone? I think it was mobile phone, and they used mic. They used microphone and connect. Just small speaker like this. The guy used one microphone, and that was what he used for PA as a public address system. And I was asking, where did they hang the speaker? I now got to know that it is this thing that is speaking. So this is what they are using. I was asking. I couldn't ask anybody. I was just looking at that speaker. How did they connect it? How come? How? So, that is how to develop valuable and educational content. Like for some of you now, I see a lot of people promoting people's all these supplements. It's not your company. It's not your product. You just post, come and buy, because you are doing they are giving you a referral bonus. How many people have you converted? Why can't you look for the features of that product and begin to teach that? Okay, do you know that you say 10 ways to prevent diabetes? If what you are promoting is to prevent or it can cure diabetes, or you tell them 10 days challenge of crushing diabetes or high blood pressure, then day 1 you bring out one benefit, put it there. You don't need to crack your brain. Go to that product, look at what they have written about what that thing works for, and bring it and say, number one, put it there. Day one. Day two, you bring another one. Day three, you bring another one. Day four. Then the last day is when you now present the product that contain all these things that you are sharing with them. Bam! You see, within that 10-day challenge, you will see that you are educating your people about how they can control their BP, how they can crush or fight against diabetes. You see, some people, you'll be getting their attention because this social media is about content, is about attention and engagement. And if you don't have the three, forget it. You can't sell to anyone. Forget it. Let's move on. Are you getting something tonight? Wow. I still have a lot of slides to share. Wow, there's no time. Okay, so you must understand the power of content and deliverability. Content, and that's another thing that we need to understand in whatever we're doing, content and deliverability. You see, everything is not about content. How you deliver the content also matters. Some people think, oh, I have good content. If you're doing video content or live streaming content, deliverability is very, very important. You see, most of the time we used to see public speakers that they used to do this mistake. They think, oh, I don't need to prepare. I know what I want to say. They will just come. And you see that they have deliverability, but there's no content. And it usually happens to some of our preachers that you see them, they will have good content, but their deliverability will be poor. But if you can develop yourself to a level that you can develop good content and be able to deliver, wow. I have some of my church members here. To the glory of God is my local church. I'm not the founder of the church. I'm just a worker in the church. But whenever I'm given the opportunity to minister, they can testify. Whenever I conclude the preaching, they will say, have you concluded the preaching? No, sir, don't stop. You need to continue. Because the way I will put energy, to the glory of God, content is there. Then I would not just come and say, you see, I just want you to, there's no new thing under the heaven again. We have been hearing about a blessing. So I just want to teach you about grace. Grace is this, grace is that. And some people will just tell you that, look at it and say, what is he saying? But when your deliverability is people will look at you and say, as if I've not heard this kind of preaching before. As if I've not heard this type of teaching before. Like what I'm teaching you now. Some of you have heard about it. Yeah. But you can see the content and the deliverability. So you need to learn that as you are building your live streaming business. Because that is one of the things that will make you outstanding, that will distinct you from the crowd. Content and deliverability. Now let's move to the number three way to build live streaming business is to choose your preferred platforms. Now, I believe some of us, we know, yes, we can live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also Instagram. Now, on Instagram, you can live stream both portrait and landscape videos. It depends on you. But, there's a way you can tweak it. But on YouTube and Facebook, you live stream, it is advisable, like I said earlier, I'll always live stream or share landscape video and not portrait videos. Landscape like this. While you are recording, even if you are using your mobile phone, hold your phone like this, not like this. But if you want to do for Instagram, you can use like this. Now, what are we saying? Because if you want to start with multiple platforms, as in you want to start with 3 platforms, it will cost you a bit. Number one, it will cost you data. I mean internet data. Because if you are multi-streaming to other platforms at the same time, your data consumption will increase. Yes, it will increase. And yes, you can use Restream to multi-stream to other platforms. But don't forget, it will consume more data. Now, apart from that, you can start with one, master one. Once you are able to master with one platform, multi-streaming to other platforms will be easier for you. And for me, the preferred one is to start with Facebook. If you master with Facebook, then move to YouTube. From YouTube, you can now begin to include other platforms like Instagram, and then if you want to do like some of us that are professionals here, you can now include the likes of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a good platform if you are into IT, if you are into agriculture. But before you go to LinkedIn, you must do your personal branding. Your personal branding must be tight. I mean, when I say tight, solid, appealing. Even your profile, there is a way they write LinkedIn profile. There's a professional way to write it. Yeah. That when you put it there, people will be connecting with you and say, oh, we want to do business with you, we want to do this with you, we want you to collaborate with you. Not just go there and open and say, no, LinkedIn is a course, is a big, wide course on its own. Okay, all right. So you choose your platform. Then the next one is develop a schedule. What do I mean by develop a schedule? Is, okay, if you are live streaming and you are live streaming educational content, you should choose a day that you know that after you have done your research, and that will lead us to the next slide, saying understand when your audience is most engaged and develop a schedule for when to stream to your social channels. Know when to, like for me, you see that I do more of a prayer investment and prayer, preaching and prayer, because I'm wearing too many caps, or I'm wearing many caps, or many hats. But the number one thing that I do, the number one business, my number one, the business is the business of my Father, and that is the work of the ministry. So you can see that the Lord has helped us to establish Thursday and Monday for our online live streaming program. Every Thursday, people that knows me knows that I don't go out. It's a day for spiritual. All I do is pray, study, then stream, and intercede. My Thursday, that's what I do. I only to do little of business on Thursdays. So on Monday, I will come up on Monday by 6 a.m. and Yidoko Wadra, do the Yoruba version of our prayer investment. And there was a time that I was strong, I couldn't come up, and I began to receive calls, chats from people. Sir, what happened? When are we resuming? What happened to you? We didn't see you online. Even on Thursday, at times, Ambassador Tobiloba will ask me, because I used to share the link on one of our groups and say, sir, last week he asked, are we not having a prayer investment tonight? I said, we have done it. We have finished prayer investment tonight. He said, I was expecting the link. I said, go to my this thing, you see it there. So you schedule when people will be online. The ones I do on Monday, there was a woman that used to connect in Canada. In fact, at times she will be the one to wake me up, with text or WhatsApp message and say, Pastor, I'm waiting. I didn't sleep. I'm waiting for that Yoruba program. She even chatted me up 2 days ago. I say, I'm tired of this English preaching in Canada. I want to hear our own language, Yoruba. And same people. So that's why my audience for that program are more in Canada and US and UK. I only have few audience in Nigeria that are following the Yoruba version of that program. So you schedule when you know you can engage them. And once they click into your program, if it is you want to be doing it every Tuesday, 4 p.m., make it consistent. Be consistent with whatever you want to do. Not that you will do it on this Tuesday, next week Tuesday, you are not doing it. We've been doing prayer investment for the past 4 years. We did the third year anniversary in June. Even when we started with our phone. And I've bought so many things. Hey, That's why I used to advise my people, don't be a victim. I bought software that I have bought for this online streaming thing is over $1,000. Software. Try this, it didn't work. I dump it. Try that. Until I now sat down and said, let me learn this thing. So if you be consistent, then the number 4 or the number 5 is attention and engagement. By the time you are delivering, don't forget content and deliverability. You make sure you gain their attention. Like what I'm telling you now, what I'm doing here, I've gotten your attention and I'm engaging you. Drop this in the comment box. Oh yeah, say yes, yes. You know all those things. You must learn it as you are doing live streaming so that it won't look boring. You must learn to engage your audience. By the time you get their attention, engage them, begin to ask them questions. Let it be audience participatory program, not that until they call in. You can make it chat something, participatory through chat. Did you gain something tonight? Oh, are you getting value from this show? Oh, are you, you know, you begin to ask them questions. You communicate, you ask them questions. You communicate. That is one of the ways to gain attention, Engage your audience. Always engage them. Look for ways to make your audience feel like they are interacting with you, not just watching video. Look for ways. That's why I said live streaming business is an emotionally driven business. It's an emotionally driven product. So you must understand that. And don't just come and just make it static. You understand? So let's move fast. Now, let me quickly tell you 3 out of 10 most profitable ways to make money from live streaming.